So Sam, thanks very much for agreeing to come on to Curiosity Cake. Your episode's going to be coming up soon. So can you tell us who you are and what you're working on?
Sure. Well, thank you for having me. I've actually just started a new job as a beamline scientist at Diamond Light Source. So my main role is sort of user support for structural biologists trying to figure out how proteins look like and how they work.
And what's the diamond light source?
Diamond Light Source is a particle accelerator just outside of Oxford. The proper name for it is a synchrotron.
Okay, oh, that sounds very impressive. So what are we going to actually talk about in the episode that people can look out for and tune in for?
Well, I would say I have been working partly on the coronavirus. There's been quite a big push in Diamond to try and help produce antivirals. So I've been involved in a bit of that. And I also have joined the Coronavirus Structural Task Force, which was set up by Andrea Thorne, who now works in Hamburg. And that is pretty much looking at all of these structures that have come out of coronavirus proteins. I think there's around 400 of them have been released now, and we are pretty much making sure that they have been done properly. So we're going through all of the deposited protein database files, validating the structures and making sure the sort of computational people have the best models to work from.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're using X-ray crystallography, is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you'll be telling us about that and how that works.
Yep, I'll try. I'm not a physicist, so it will be a biologist's reckoning of some of the physics if we go into it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That sounds good. And then just a little bit about yourself. What do you do in your spare time, if you get any spare time from all of that?
Yeah. There's the synchrotron is actually shut down at weekends at the moment, so that's partly to save the staff all of the extra work with the pandemic. In my spare time, I am a dungeon master, so I play D&D with my partner and a group of friends. Board games in general are always a fun one. Other than that, you can't really go outside, so board games is a perfect hobby given the circumstances.
Yeah, definitely. It's very much doable over Zoom and stuff, isn't it? So apart from Dungeons and Dragons, what are your favorite things to play?
One of my favorite games is Carcassonne.
Okay.
It's like I don't know if you know, it's a tile-based like worker placement game. You kind of build a map and then place workers to earn points from building cities and roads and farming and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool. No, I've heard of it, but never actually played it. And then what's your favorite film?
It's a typical nerd film. I love the Lord of the Rings films. They are just
right. Okay, cool. Yeah,
the go-to film when you're at home not feeling well. Just put on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Where I think I've possibly watched them too much now, and I need like a break of a few years maybe to be able to go back and enjoy them again properly. So I think maybe with the Hobbit ones, then following it up, that was a little bit too much.
I mean my opinion of the Hobbit films is they're fine fantasy action films, but they're not the Hobbit.
Yeah,
that's my
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, cool.
Which is sad because I love the Hobbit.
Yeah, cool. All right, brilliant, Sam. Thanks very much for that. So everyone, look out for Sam's episode coming up. Cheers.